What is up, you guys? Welcome back to Tay Talks and Tarot. I'm here for the week's vibe. Let's dive right in. I've already invited my highest love and light guides, my angels and divine ancestors. I am recording this a little later than I expected, so the lighting may be a little bit dim. So I guess you could say this is a evening vibe or flow. But hey, let's go. Nonetheless, let's make it happen, y'all. What is the vibe? My highest love and light guides, angels, and divine ancestors for this week's flow. Oh, already out the gate. And we got lust, but it was in reverse. And so I'm just going to say this. I'm kind of picking up energetically as we go through this collective shift, right? Um, just before I pull other cards, let me see if I'm right. I love to test my intuition. I intuitively read if I have not explained that to you guys. I love to tap into my intuition and trust that. Okay. That's a gift that we all have, by the way. So if the more you tap in, the more you see confirmation, the more you're able to trust yourself. And that is what I highly believe in. So that's what I'm doing. I feel like this is in reverse because we're in a collective shift right now. So I feel like lust and karmics and narcissistic energy is actually shifting and leaving our, um, I want to say, our I'm gonna say high vibe nation because I know that those of you who watch Tay Talks and Tarot are high vibe, okay? High vibe gang. So I feel like we are leaving this energy here, and that's why it's in reverse, okay? Because we're getting reciprocity, we're getting what we deserve at this time. And so I'm going to I'm gonna look at it like that. I'm gonna read it like that, you guys. I'll be interested to see what else falls out. My highest loving light guides, angels, divine ancestors, even my archangels on deck. Okay, one highest loving light guide, please come through for clarity. What is the vibe this week? What is the vibe this week for the collective? Okay, what is the vibe for the collective, or what does the collective need to know at this time? Oh, antisocial in your feelings, silent treatment, and feeling left out. Wow. Okay. I wonder why that's. I wonder why. I mean, if it relates to this, I kind of feel like it does. The lust card being in reverse, because that karmic is feeling left out. You set the boundary, divine feminines. This is a masculine energy here, so it tells me that divine masculine energy that used to be to feel like they're in the inner circle. They're no longer in the inner circle. Okay. They're no longer in your inner circle. So that tells me that they're feeling antisocial, left out, as it says, right? Right. You're giving them the silent treatment. Okay. So that is the vibe this week for some of you, or probably most of you. I do read for a large collective. Take it as it resonates, guys, and leave the rest. Any more? Oh, okay. You can't make it up. You can't make it up. I trust my intuition every time. Apology. Okay. So not only are the lustful karmics in reverse, right? Meaning they're leaving the building. There's the confirmation there, they feel left out. Okay. So some of you guys have kicked them out. Okay. They're coming back with an apology. That's what it says here for some of you guys, or most of you. Who knows? The collective karmics are fizzling out because we are aligning with like energy. So more and more like energies as we level up divine feminines, and that we have. Okay. In previous readings, it says we have leveled up, we have graduated, and we're moving to different timelines. So that tells me that this energy is correct. We got karmics leaving the building, but they're going to try to come back, guys. As we are wrapping up Mercury retrograde, you've probably already had some karmics or exes, people from the past that may be karmic, try to come back and apologize. Okay. If not, they will be doing that this week and the weeks to come, guys, because we are in Mercury shadow after it goes direct. I feel like it goes direct. I want to say it goes direct next week, I believe, but we still will have 2 weeks of that shadow period. So apologies are probably still going to come in from those exes, right? Any more? Uh oh. Wow, that flew right out. Yeah, y'all, we can't make it up. Broken, nightmares, failures, and they're feeling shattered. This energy comes out a lot. Um, I feel, but that's because this shifting, it takes time. It takes time to shift through these energies. So that's why there is a familiar theme here on the board, as it was weeks ago. Okay. Apologies. It was there weeks ago. The karmics feeling left out. That was there weeks ago. Um, the lustful energy in reverse is confirming that. Okay. Because they can't lust after you if they're feeling left out. Okay. And they're feeling shattered. They're feeling like they're in their ego, so they definitely feel left out, right? But feeling like they messed up. Okay, so they're some of them may be dreaming about you guys. It says nightmares here. They may be getting their karma. Okay, so that's probably why that's happening there. Why they're feeling shattered and like they failed and they feel broken at this time. Okay, because they can be getting their karma. Any more messages to wrap up this week's vibe for the collective? Any more messages to wrap up the week vibe for the collective at this time? All right. Any more messages for the collective to wrap up this week's vibe? Anything that they need to know at this time? I feel like the storyline is already here. Somebody's feeling left out, like they failed you. Okay. And there it is. Bam, I'm done. Cutting ties. It's a wrap. It's a wrap, y'all. Okay. That's it. That's it. There it is. I'm done. All right. Cutting ties. You guys are freeing yourself from this energy. You stand your ground, you set the boundary. And what does it say on this card? Awakened. You are awake now. You're moving into a higher timeline, divine feminine, and some of you are divine masculines, letting go of the narcissistic feminine. Okay. So that has been a running theme when I pull from this deck, in particularly the last few weeks or so. So that's confirmation. Some of these divine feminines also may be coming in. Divine masculines, I'm not going to say divine. I keep saying divine, but narcissistic energy to me is not divinity yet. I've said that before. I keep saying it. I don't know why. Maybe they're coming into their divinity, because this energy here suggests that they feel broken, having nightmares. So maybe they'll get an awakening here, right? Maybe they'll get an awakening here, and they will become divine. Okay, there's no timeline for that, so we're gonna allow them to wake up as they please. If it is in their chart, in this their birth chart, in this lifetime, to do that. It may not. Who knows? That's not our job. It's our job to wake up ourselves, right? And right here, that's exactly what you're doing. You're cutting the ties. That's what it says here. Okay. You have awakened, you cut the ties, you set the boundary. That's the storyline, guys. That lustful card is in reverse because you've kicked the karmic to the curb. They came in for an apology, or they are coming in for apologies still in this current moment. Maybe they came in and that's why this one came out right after it. They feel shattered, broken, nightmares, right? Because you stood your ground. You set your boundary and you told them, no, that's a wrap. And that's why the confirmation is here. You've cut the ties. It's a wrap. That tells me that collectively, this narcissistic energy is wrapping up and leaving the building. As we move into higher timelines, you will align with like energy, reciprocal energy, and divine energy. Okay. So, divine masculines, divine feminines, I'm excited for you. Get ready. Here it comes. Okay. So, let's check back next week and see what happens in the weeks to come. If you guys are meeting new people right now, please leave it in the chat. Confirmations, I love to hear it. Okay. And I'm excited and proud of you guys for standing your ground, cutting the ties, and setting those boundaries. All right. Spread some love, you guys. See you next time on Tay Talks and Tarot. Peace.